on, Corey. What up, y'all? What's up, 5150?
Flame got on a flat out green motherfucking dress. That shit is barely showing up in this motherfucker.
It's almost see-through. I hope y'all don't see some shit y'all didn't know was there.
Flame, I'm so glad we finally got this motherfucking episode in where we can talk this shit and my audience can get a better idea of who you are, because I believe a lot of people in my audience have no idea who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now y'all gonna know.
Well, let me tell y'all this. When I was a young man and I was going off ignorance, I thought if you were different than me, especially how Flame get down, you was the enemy. Because that's just how I thought when I was a young, dumb motherfucker. But I could say, right here is somebody who always kept it 100 with me. I always tried to keep it 100 with them. Only time they ever pulled some bullshit with me was when they had me zip that dress at the comedy contest.
He love to tell that story. Nigga, just be glad I didn't have you unzip
this dress. Yo, man, hit that thumbs up button. Yo, man, I'll put the disclaimer out there before, because I can hear you niggas now. You ain't even watched the whole episode. Look, I couldn't because it was just too cringy. I watched 10, 15 minutes, and that was enough. You know what I mean? That was enough. That was one of the weirdest episodes, and that's not the first time Flame's been on that show. I know a lot of cats was probably new to the whole 5150 thing. It's like, oh, man, how Corey talk all about this, all this gay shit and this fruit booty stuff, and he got this tranny up here. Flame is like an annual guest. He comes on like once or twice a year. I know it's like the third or fourth time I've seen him. He knows Corey through the Chitlin circuit, the Chitlin comedy circuit. But the elephant in the room, well, let's first of all just start with, I knew Flame was coming. I don't know. I don't think Kraig knew. Kraig looked so uncomfortable, man. And the fact that he had on pink just made it a little bit more funny. And Kraig just came in there stoned, blitzed, high as fuck. Normally he kind of come in like that, but he be in his element. Kraig is alive. Kraig is interactive. Kraig is in the conversation. Kraig just was uptight and just out of it, spaced out all night. He was uncomfortable. Everybody in the chat room was clowning. He was reading the comments. Like I say, Corey, to me, you could just, I got the same kind of vibes of, you could tell he wasn't comfortable. Just like you could tell Darlene and Zoe wasn't comfortable when they were sitting next to Aries. It was that same type of edgy feeling. Like if I got a cookout at my crib and one of my guests tells me they not comfortable because it's another person I got a guest over with, and they, I'm gonna try to accommodate them. Or I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm sorry, man. You more than welcome to excuse yourself. Something. Corey should have put Kraig on him like, yo, you okay with this? You comfortable with Flame? You know who Flame is, nigga? I don't think he knew who Flame was. And you can tell at times Kraig is just so spaced out. He's probably thinking to himself, man, I'm ready to go home. Or, man, what am I doing here? Do I really need to do this? I got a platform myself that's kind of picking up steam. Do I really need to be here? Shout out to Nate. Nate is actually on The Rock's new show on NBC. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. Shout out to Nate. Yeah, man, Corey, that was dirty. Corey should have put Kraig on or said, and then because you had Flame is sitting right in the sandwich in the middle of Corey and Kraig, and it's like, bro, put Flame. Or you could have had it where Kraig was sitting next to Marcus. Then when Marcus came in, you could even tell Marcus was kind of thrown off. Like, oh, shit. Oh, my God, man. But a lot of people tuned in. They had 3,000 in the chat in the beginning because a lot of people thought Zoe was coming. Apparently, No-Show Zoe told people he was going to show up, and Zoe didn't come. So a lot of people just wanted to see that. And that's why the numbers is big. And Corey did, he did some kind of re-edition theme song. He did like Corey Levert, R. Belly, whatever. That was pretty funny. He was poking fun of the comments from people on YouTube, talking about him and shit. But like I say, a lot of this shit seems fake, staged, and organized at this point. It's like, okay, I'm a clown Zoe, and then I'm gonna come back and make t-shirts and sell t-shirts, hit you when I get a lick. That's what he did. And then Zoe went live like 20 times in 1 week, doing this, doing that, you know, selling his books and shit. And then Kraig had Corey on there. Then Kraig had Zoe on there. And then Corey had, you know, Corey came on Zoe's show. It's like, yo, y'all really milking this shit. You know, I was calling out a lot of YouTubers for doing it, but I can't blame y'all. 'Cause they milking it themselves. You know, bad news always gets more coverage than good shit. I could talk about, I remember I did a video on Waka Flocka graduating college. That video might have got 100 views. But if I talk about, man, so and so, this rapper slapped another rapper, that video will go viral. People, that's why they pick up the newspaper. People want to see bad shit. Drama is contagious and it's intriguing to the average person. You know, and the drama is it's no coincidence. The two highest episodes is the joint with Ari Spears that almost cracked 1 million, if not already, and then the joint with Zoe that was at 300,000. So, you know, and Corey put emphasis. He knows that this shit is working and that this shit is picking up. You know what I mean? Business is doing good. A lot of y'all bought those shirts, and Corey made profit. So if you really think about it, Corey didn't lose anything. He gained more popularity, and he sold T-shirts. So maybe if y'all buy enough of them shirts, he can make up for the other 10,000 that Zoe owe him apparently. You know, but this shit looks real staged and it's starting to come off corny, and that's kind of why I stepped back from it. And I was like I'm not about to cover this, you know, down to a T, because this shit is just high school drama. You know, I'm gonna be on your show, you come on my show, I'm gonna take a shot, you gonna take nah, man. All these niggas is 40 plus. You know, Zoe got to be at least 47, 48. You know what I mean? Probably older. Kraig, you know, these niggas is old, bro. You know what I mean? But you know, I couldn't watch the whole episode. I just refused. I had to get up early. You know, a lot of people in the comments will tell you it was real cringy. It was real awkward at best. One of the weirdest episodes in a long time. You know, it's getting to a point where, like I say, it feels like you're watching a therapy session more than you're watching a comedy-based show. I'm like, I'm supposed to be laughing. And, you know, I wasn't laughing at any of Corey's jokes. I was laughing at how uncomfortable Kraig looked. Because Kraig looked like he was ready to die. Like, oh, man, poor Kraig. Come on, Kraig, get up. Come on, Kraig. It was just, nah, man, that was wrong, man. Corey should have definitely put Kraig on game before he did that. You know, that was just what I thought about that, man. Let me know what y'all think about if you feel like some of this shit is staged. Because Corey definitely making profit off of a lot of people's feelings about Zoe. You know, Corey probably done made half of that money back by now. So let me know what y'all think. Y'all think this shit is staged or if it's getting a little too corny or whatever in the comment section, man. Hit that thumbs up button also.